Hello all, how the SARVA SHRESTH program for GS Mains 2024. I am going to come up with one particular sample video so that you will be understanding. Number one, so I am taking the topic of GS3 from Science and Technology, which is intellectual property rights, which is mainly talks about how to protect the rights of patents, copyrights, industrials. These all things we will be discussing. So how we have to write for this particular topic called as intellectual property right. So it should be introduction. In introduction, we can mention this or we can mention the contemporary. The contemporaries, Raja had been questioning various movies who are using his music or his unique songs. So hence the intellectual property right is again in the news. So IPR encompasses a legal framework protecting the rights of creators over their intangible creations such as inventions or some literatures or some innovations. So there is a need for protection of those innovations. So I will give the introduction. Then after introduction, what you have to do? The four main types of IPRs which you know, that is patent, copyrights, trademark, geographical indications. So various types of patents are mainly part of this intellectual property rights. Then significance of IPR for India's development. So for India's development, what is the significance? Number one, what it will do? It promote innovation. It helps in creativity. Not only that, it attract foreign investment so that the foreign investors think that here the intellectuals has been protected, and it boosts exports. The exports also will be boosted. Because of all these factors, intellectual property rights are very much useful. So before that, we need to have some facts also, immediate facts. For example, the China is a major center for increase of protecting the intellectual property rights. 50% of them were being given filings. Number two, US was been ranked second, and next India was among the top 10 countries who are filing the IPR. So hence India is on the top list of top 10. So it is a very good sign that we are protecting the intellectual property rights. Then India's progress in strengthening its IPR regime. We have Patent Act of 1950 which got amended. We got Copyright Act of 1957 which got amended. We got Trademarks Act of 1999. We got Geographical Indication of Goods Registrations Protection Act of 2003. From this all legislations, I can come to a conclusion that yes, we are very serious with respect to protection of intellectual property rights. Means what? How India is supporting, where we are standing, what is the benefit of IPR if we do it, what are international obligations. There is a World Intellectual Property Organization, 1883 Paris Convention for the Protection of Industrial Property, 1886 Berne Convention for the Protection of Literary and Artistic Works. In this way, these are international obligations. And despite the progress which India is making in intellectual property right, there are some drawbacks. Number one, we have to balance the interest, like generic medicine, whereby the generic medicine, whether we have to protect the intellectual property or we have to give the medicine at cheaper cost. So there is a need to maintain the balance of interest. So hence there is a challenge here. Next, piracy and counterfeiting. So much of piracy will be there. So much of counterfeiting will be there. And finally, public awareness also. People doesn't have the knowledge on intellectual property rights, because of which the innovation or creativity is not up to the level. In this way, for intellectual property right organization or intellectual property rights question, any question, you have to write this particular points in quick manner. In this way, we will be doing the quick revision of all the topics. We will be giving you the relevant PDF, how the PDF will be like. For example, intellectual property rights. So value enhancements. What should be the introduction? The four main types of IPR which I told you. Patents, copyright, trademark, geographical indication on the content will be there. Significance of IPR for India's development. Indian scenario. What is the Indian scenario? Indian IPR landscape. So what are the organizations like World Intellectual Property Organization, international conventions? What are the indicators of 2019? Challenges and the roads ahead. In this way, the challenges are balancing interest, piracy and counterfeiting, as well as public awareness, and conclusions. In this way, a proper one page or one end of page PDF will be provided to you for quick revision. In this program called as SARVA SHRESTH, GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, complete GS Mains current affairs, in which we will be covering value addition like data, judgements, committees, reports, schemes, introductions, conclusions. Video bytes for every topic will be provided. So this particular program at a very minimal cost, we are coming for GS1, GS2, GS3 and GS4 ethics also, so that it will be helpful for your quick revision. So fees is also very minimal. Here we want to help the aspirants who cleared the prelims. Hence, I hope everyone will enroll it and get the benefit out of it. Thank you. Jai Hind.